He's definitely gonna get like the future version, fully armored one.
Yeah.
100%. Also, someone fucking found an old tweet thread I had with Dan from 2018 talking about putting the elephant dude in Rivals 2. I don't even think Rivals 2 was like actually announced yet. Like it was just a joke. They're just like talking about their side characters. I'm just like, you better put the elephant dude in Rivals 2.
Surprised. I thought with the way they did the story in Dungeons, it would have been the salamander, because like he basically sends her after Forsburn. I know Zetterburn at the end of Dungeons, but then he just does it himself apparently.
Okay, shofu.
Xbox One, Xbox 2. Xbox 3, we the Xbox crew.
Yeah, it is done.
You should have done it in 3.
You said what?
You should have done it in 3 soundboards.
Why?
Just break it up. Xbox One as one button. Xbox 2 is one button. Xbox 3 is one button.
No, you might be right.
I got fucking Backstreet Boys from one of my servers. They got Tell Me Why
Xbox
1 and 2 and Tell Me Why 3.
Xbox One, Xbox 2.
Tell me why.
And the third one obviously is.
No, they just combined.
Oh.
You want this? You're asking for this?
Yeah.
I want it that way.
That's
Roger.
crazy. That's crazy on a soundboard.
Why did you add that, Roger?
The badge?
Why did I add the badge? Because we're specifically trying to sell
No, not the badge. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I literally don't. I only added a badge to the previous.
Yeah. Not the editing room chat, right?
Oh, on the thumbnail, I just added Aerith because you can't see the actual flower on the bottom. The flower for the actual show image has Aerith's flowers, so I put that behind the Japan Time logo.
No, he's right
in
though.
the
She's
editing room one.
That's
What's
valid.
wrong with that?
It's not.
We're also
Xbox
literally
One.
talking about Final Fantasy, so it makes
Xbox
sense
2.
for the thumbnail.
Yeah,
Court rules in Roger's favor.
Oh yeah, Roger updated it, Shofu.
Yes,
You know what?
I put it in the
You're
podcast
right.
term. Because you obviously have to use the one that has the patch.
Just
on it.
save over the image you're already using, and it'll just refresh itself in OBS.
Nice.
You know what? You're actually right, War Champ. I want to break it up again. There's gonna be 3 buttons.
It's in the podcast chat.
Oh, is this a different one? Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's got the patch on it. I figure that's a better version.
Should have put the circle one on the shoulder.
I looked. I didn't have a transparent PNG for the circle one, but I saw that the other one in the marketing one. I bet if you want to add it, you might as well. We could put circles all over it. We could put all the. In fact, we could lay out the merchandise under the Xbox grave. I'm down to do that. I'm down to do whatever. You just give me the PNGs you want added to it, and I'll add to it.
I think we should have those. Let me check.
I'm sure we probably do.
Big ups to everybody copping the merch so far.
Absolutely. I should actually have the hold on, spiff.space. I'll pull up the ain't nothing but a miss. Who put that on the soundboard? Now it's in my head.
You're welcome.
Drop. Here we go. Japan Time merch.
I got some bangers in here.
I can't work from I think I fixed it.
Yeah. Let me see.
Yeah, hold on.
I don't think we have individual ones of each patch, actually.
Yeah, I fixed it. Yeah, we're good. Let's look here.
Xbox One.
So ask for that.
Favoriting all of these. You got the whole. Now I got the whole track because the intro I think to me is the funniest part where he's like, "Yeah, what's that? A PlayStation."
It's crazy how ass backwards that song is right now, too.
It's so funny.
Shit done really changed, my brother.
Shit is really different. I'll take my money, bitch. I'm gonna play it. And that's the fact that that song actually doesn't exist anymore is mad funny.
The Xbox song doesn't exist. Why'd they take it
We
down?
couldn't find the actual the original video. I only found this like bootleg.
Xbox One, Xbox Two.
Xbox. What's good, Zone?
And this shit not on fucking Spotify either.
Yeah, because they know.
I like that the algorithm is finding these guess that character in 60 seconds things. They're doing pretty well.
Yeah, they're doing really well.
And they're bringing in like new subscribers to the channel. That's good.
Yeah, so now when someone
That's
start
the
running
point of
those
short.
ads,
Perfect.
that ad revenue.
That's right.
Oh, they're monetized. The
Oh, yeah.
shorts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shorts make zero money though, man. I'll
Oh
tell you.
yeah.
It's like the weirdest thing compared to other mainline. Oh, it's not weird, I guess, because you're not running like a full-on ad on it, but it's still odd.
You know what's crazy?
Shorts.
Oh, yeah, actually, hold on.
That is also wild too. That now YouTube did this thing where if you have a vertical live stream, it'll show up in the Shorts tab.
Oh.
Because I want to try this for what's it called? For like the One Piece stuff over the weekend. I want to try to do a
Hey, World Champ, have you seen me?
Huh?
Check me out.
Yo, let's go.
Check me out. Yo, I got invited.
That's flames.
Yeah. I'm commentating.
For what?
Check me out, Roger.
Why can't I don't see? Hold on. I'm looking.
On Discord, bro. Check me out. I got an invite, bro.
Wait, I'm looking. Hold on. Oh, click video. I just see. Hold on. I don't see anything.
What?
Oh, you got a little PNG guy.
I got invited, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm commentating, bro.
Okay,
It's gonna
I
be
like
hype.
this.
It's gonna be hype.
I like this. This is actually good.
Let me get on my seat. Let me get on my seat.
So
There you go,
actually,
I like
Roger,
that.
do you know what that is?
The little PNG guy
No, where he is.
on the top.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't know where I am. What? Roger?
Wait, what's this supposed to be? I mean, I know that's supposed to be you, obviously, with the little Lotan. It looks good, but what's the top thing supposed to be?
Watch this. I'm gonna describe it
Why'd
to
you get
people
rid
in
of
chat.
your Lotan?
I'm gonna describe it to chat and see if they can guess it just based off of the description.
Okay.
All right, chat. The picture is a giant top with a smaller top, both floating in a liminal space with some stands around it, as in like bleachers. Where am I, chat? Not seeing the picture. And only hearing what I said. I got invited and I'm
Hands in the
commentating.
bleachers.
It is a giant top that
Oh,
is flat.
oh!
The
you
funny
guys
thing
did
is-
Beyblade.
The funny thing is, I actually said it aloud, but I was
did.
muted, so no.
You did.
You're commentating the Beyblade?
No. And we have a winner.
Perfect smash old.
Padre Mojado. Hey, yo. I don't like that. Change your name for. I speak Spanish, bro. You might need to change that. Mad sus, bro.
Wait, what is the name? What is that? What's that mean?
That's Wet Dad.
Oh, nice. I like
Okay.
that.
What?
What's the problem?
That's a good name.
What?
Maybe you got caught in the rain.
This red velvet little Bailey's is delicious.
All right. Where else can we go? Oh, we can go here.
Get a whole
No, don't show.
family.
No.
No, I know what that is. That's James Bond, obviously. I know that.
Okay, we got this one. You feel
I know
me? What
James
else we got?
Bond.
What else we got? Oh, this is my favorite Pokemon picture of all time.
Of all time.
Is a good one.
with Toucannon.
Of all
This
time.
is the.
I actually like her.
Of all time.
Kahili is fire.
Yeah, it's just
Little
unfortunate
golfer
they
girl.
didn't like use her more in that game. She just shows up at the end.
Where else can I go?
Hey,
Hey, what's good, chat?
buddy.
You know what I'm
You know,
saying? Wait, hold up.
one
Where the homie-
episode
hold
in
on,
the
let me bring
anime.
the homie up. Homie. Yeah, the homie here. You feel me? What else we got? We can go. Okay, we can go to the gym. I got a Gigantamax though. That's song is ass.
Oh, God, it is. They play that shit every 5 minutes, bro. Every chance they get, they play that fucking song, bro.
Hey,
No,
hey,
you can
hey,
stop
guys,
now.
don't worry about it. I gotta practice. Wait, Lota gotta go away. I gotta practice my Korean backdashes. Hold on. Okay.
What is this supposed
Now
to be?
this stage has a banger track.
Okay.
Infinite Azure.
I'm loving my Korean backdashes. Yeah.
Is this from Tekken or something?
Yeah,
Tekken 7.
Tekken
Infinite
7.
Azure. You've probably heard the track from this stage.
The track is
Oh, it's in
fire.
Smash Brothers, right?
Yeah, they remixed
Yeah,
it.
I was,
in
yeah,
Smash.
I was gonna say. Okay, I know the music track.
Gotta practice my backdashes.
Pretty sure the original is better though.
Yeah, a lot of people like the original more.
And this is where I was earlier, chat. Yeah. All right, are we waiting for anybody else? We ready to go?
I mean, I'm good to go. I'm good. Where's Ricky?
Hey, he's lucky. He's very lucky. The best part about this VTuber gummy shit is that I have another program that people can donate channel points to throw shit at me. And it like actually works.
Ricky who?
Yeah, Wartrip, are you winning yet?
Damn.
I was informed that that bit was discontinued.
What's your rebuttal? You got no rebuttal?
I mean, it's not. I'm not involved. It was just a simple question. I'm just here. You feel me? Like,
All right. Is this it?
I'm not
Nobody else is coming?
I think we're good. Yeah, I think.
why did you
we're-
add Ricky this many? You're a psych.
Yeah. All right.
He just sauntered up relatively quickly to the cubicle, did his business because I needed to sit down for that.
Yeah,
I needed to do my number.
Do your business, of course.
Right. So I was watching the people coming in, saw him. He did his business. He washed his hands, and then he left.
Well, the last part about that story, and this is the most important part.
He did, however, hold on. Let me say something while he was in there. He did, while he was washing his hands, mumble something under his breath. Now, I don't know what that was.
Oh, no, I do, because he said when he left. He said, Japan time starts now.
What is going on, everybody? Rogers Base here, and welcome to a very special post-Valentine's Day edition of the Japan Time podcast. I hope you all had an absolutely lovely day with your significant others, though we know if you're watching this show, you most likely don't have one. Joining me is the one and only Mr. Shofu. What is going on, Shofu?
Ski!
Did you have a fun Valentine's Day?
Ski!
That's what I thought. We also have Tito, Mr. HomeCon CEO. What's going on, Tito?
Just one moment. I need you know what I'm saying? We need to, you know what I'm saying? Just set the record straight one time. Excuse me.
Okay.
Pull it up.
Hey, what's that you got in there? You said that's a what?
Everybody in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Throw them X's in the chat, you feel me?
Put that back in your bag. Step out my
Throw them
arms.
X's in the chat.
Yeah, you can come in. Bring that Xbox in.
Yeah.
Xbox One. Xbox 2. Xbox 3. We the Xbox crew. Xbox 4.
Yeah.
Xbox 5.
God damn.
Xbox.
Xbox 6. Now
Xbox.
they trying to hide.
All right. Well, Xbox is dead, unlike the Sonic franchise. What's going on, McDareth? How are you?
Doing well. That would also make me sad, but it's all good. It's
No,
not
Sonic
actually
makes
dead.
a lot of money. No, of course Sonic's doing great.
Yeah, Sega's trying their hardest, believe me. But turn it around.
Yeah, but you know what? I want to ask Viram a question next because I know Viram is also a big Sonic fan. I know he's here. Viram, did you see the casting announcement for the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie?
I think so. Did I?
I'm only asking because we're talking about dead things and they cast Maria.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I did see that.
Are you excited to see that?
Wait, Roger, can you say her name correctly, please? Can you pronounce it correctly, please?
Maria.
It's not just Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
You're welcome. I knew what you were.
Thank you. I just want people to be correct. Thank you.
Of course. And last but not least, our resident murderer, we have Warchamp 7. What's going on, Warchamp? How are you? Welcome to the show.
I don't even want to know, man.
Because you killed Ricky. Because Ricky's not here, and you guys had the competition. Over the course of the past year, you killed Ricky.
No. That's not murder. That was self-defense. Let's be very clear about this.
Self-defense. Did he come at you first?
He came at me.
With what?
Everything, man. The whole, his whole kit. He took out everything he had to try and remove me from this mortal coil, and he failed.
Wow. All of his guns.
You've seen how big that coat is. He can store plenty of stuff in that.
That
coat.
is
not bulletproof, though. I'll tell you what. But he knows.
Well, clearly not, because
tried
Ricky's, dead right
everything.
now. It's like Maria, so that's how it is. So we got a small crew this week.
I can't believe nobody called foul on Roger for that intro at the start.
Why would I?
On the Valentine's, literally no one called anything.
Because most of them were alone, obviously. I mean,
I debated saying that we definitely should, insult our good viewers who are supporting us.
I mean, we would never insult the people who buy our merchandise, obviously.
Yeah, because they're not fucking broke.
No, of course not. I mean, I'm sure they have significant others. They can afford that.
Please.
No, of course. Yeah, if you go to swift.space/Japan Time, make sure to get some of the lovely merchandise. Obviously, all our merch is on sale, from the hoodies to the jackets, or not even jackets. They're not jackets. They're button-ups. Whatever. You could wear it like a jacket. It's fantastic. We got the clocks. We got the bags. We got the patches. You want to buy your girl a nice bag? You can do that. Or your boy. You can buy whatever you want. You buy whoever you want. Your bag, your hoodies, your jackets. Do what you got to do. Spiff space/Japan Time. Get your Japan Time merchandise if you're not broke. Now, speaking of people that are broke, let's talk a little bit about Xbox. There's a lot of
That's Microsoft. That's the second most wealthy company in the world. What are you talking about?
Not anymore. Well, I mean, all their employees.
They just spent all their money on
off,
Activision Blizzard. What do you mean?
They laid off so many employees, they did them dirty, and now we're looking at a situation in which they need to make their money back. They're putting all their games third party now. Now, technically, that's not what they said. I know. I'm making the clarification. I know, but that's where they're going. All right, let's be real. That's where they're going. They said they're going to put 4 of their games, which weirdly enough, in this Xbox podcast thing they did, they didn't say what the 4 games were, but then the 4 games got announced like an hour later, which is stupid. So I don't know what the heck they're doing with that. The 4 games that are apparently coming to other systems are Hi-Fi Rush, Sea of Thieves. What are the other 2?
Sea of Thieves, nuts get fit in your mouth. Got his ass!
That's insane.
That is actually pretty insane. Grounded.
Not even 10 minutes into the show.
That's right. Grounded is one of the games.
Yo.
You guys are doing a little much for 10 minutes in, all right?
Down,
yeah, save it for hour 2. All right. But Grounded is one of the games. Pentiment, Hi-Fi Rush, and Sea of Thieves will all be coming to other systems. One of them, I guess they were all games that used to be exclusive to Xbox and PC, because obviously Xbox has never had exclusive games. All their games you could also play on PC. But I guess they're going to be coming to other systems. They made the announcement during the podcast.
What was the other game you said? It starts with a
Pentiment, I think.
What is that?
I have no idea. I have not played it. I mean, I'm a notorious Nintendo fanboy. I don't play other systems other than Sony. So, yeah.
The shit ass. Let's look.
Oh, it's that watercolor game.
Oh, that sounds nice, actually. Let's take a look at it. Let's do a live reaction right now to the Pentiment trailer, because none of us have seen what this game looks like. Let me get you a link, Shofu. I'll send you a link. We'll do a live reaction. Here we go. Let's see who's going to be first, Tito or I.
I know. No.
Here we go.
No, I remember this game. I actually
All right,
remember.
pull it on up, Shofu. We'll jump in a live chat. We'll do a live reaction right now.
Hold on.
Yeah, chat is saying very good game. Oe Nova.
Why the fuck did you at Ricky 97 times, bro?
Oh, because I didn't know he was dead prior to the show, so I pinged him a bunch, and then Warchamp told me he killed him, And so then I just stopped.
No,
You know
no,
what?
no.
I've lost
I
interest
defended
in that.
myself.
In that moment when you said all that bullshit, I started
You
not
just
to
lost
care.
interest?
Yeah.
Well, you got to click that. Just click the trailer, all right? Let's see what this is all about. Pentiment.
Jesus.
Is Nova, is this the person we were watching on Twitch when we were at the dinner?
No, bro.
Oh, never mind. Okay. Never mind. I didn't know.
What the fuck?
Who was the person that you told us to watch when we were at dinner?
Oh no.
Bruh.
I was just asking. You don't want to
Don't
give a
worry
shout out
about
to
all
your
that.
friend?
Yeah, you don't gotta worry about all that. You don't gotta worry about all that.
All right. That's fine. That's fair. All right. Anyway, let's press play and see what this is all about.
There's so much happening today.
I hate it. Turn it off. I hate it. I hate it. I hate the art style. I don't give a shit. It's coming out of the system. It's trash.
Bruh.
This should be a 10 out of 10 game. I hate the art style.
Oh my god. He let no
Throw it
time
out.
pass, bro. We
I would literally
20
rather play
seconds
Starlight
in,
Violet.
bro.
Yeah, throw it out. Throw it out.
That is
my
like
God.
Ugly.
supreme hatred.
It's
That's
ugly.
crazy.
If it wasn't ugly, then I wouldn't be saying this, but it's ugly. So
Yeah.
it is what
Like
it
I
is.
saw, it's like their vision right now is to take games that are either live service or grounded Sea of Thieves that need a big player base, or like their smaller games and spread those out.
I was honestly surprised with this announcement that Halo was not one of the games.
Again, that is a flagship. Nintendo.
I know,
Nintendo,
I know,
it's
I
a
know, but
flagship
yeah,
game. I
flagship
don't think they're
Microsoft.
doing
But I
anything
mean,
with that.
realistically, like Cuphead and Ori are both huge franchises for Microsoft as well. And like Halo has, like we've talked about this on the show, it's been struggling. So I feel like if you
No,
want
actually,
to
it's
get more
been
players,
doing a lot better now.
Oh, has it? Okay,
Yeah,
so I guess we
the
haven't done
past
an update.
season's
to
actually
that.
been pretty good. So
Got it.
I don't know how player base wise, but I hear from people that it's actually in a much better state.
Got it. Oh, that's probably why they didn't do it then. Because I was going to say that would make a lot of sense to then throw that on every system and then get a bigger player base. But I do think, obviously, this is the direction that Xbox is going in towards the future. They've been saying this, though, for like years at this point, that if they wanted to. I think there was even a quote that the head of Xbox made where he said that the dream is to get Game Pass on everything. So that eventually you'll just have Game Pass on your Switch, Game Pass on your TV, Game Pass on, you know, other Xbox systems developed by other PC people, Xbox on everything, which I think is smart. You know, obviously we're all grown-ups. We could all afford multiple systems. We don't have to be fanboys. We can do whatever we want to do. Why are you laughing? What are you talking about? What are you laughing at me for, Tito? Why are you laughing? We're not children. There's no need for fanboy wars. Why are you laughing at me? What is this?
No, you keep going.
Keep going. You can't just laugh at what I'm saying and not explain why you're laughing at me.
Yes,
Why
I
are you
can.
Why are you laughing at me?
Hey,
Can you not afford two systems, Tito?
I got 1, 2, Xbox 3.
You got three systems. There you go. But
Xbox 4.
Xbox.
Obviously, I think this is actually a good thing for the industry that Xbox is doing this. As much as people were clowning and saying initially, like, oh, this is the death knell of Xbox. I actually think in the long run, this is a good thing for them to be putting
Death
all their
knell
games
of
in
which
as many
Xbox?
systems. The consoles themselves. Which I think is still probably the direction they're going in, is
Like
to
Xbox
eventually
2 or
just
3?
not. Well, I guess this would be. Well, we're on Series X even right now. We're not even numbered. Xbox One was the one beforehand.
I mean, the Series X is the
Can I
fourth.
play this
Xbox.
trailer now? Or are we done looking at it?
Oh, we're done
Xbox
looking at that
fans.
ugly game. Let's do something else.
He frame one said this shit is ugly. Bro, let me see the damn
No,
game.
no.
Even if the game
Roger's
is
right.
good, it's ugly. I'm not gonna play this.
Roger's
still
right.
wanna
We're in
see what's
we're in the
going on.
TikTok era. You gotta
watch
hook
it.
someone in the first 2 seconds.
Like, who wants to play a game looking like that?
They said it was a good game, bro.
What the fuck is this? You just killed the deer?
Yeah.
Why are there naked? Get this off the screen, bro.
What?
You got
Yo,
dead bodies,
chill,
dead
bro.
deers and stuff.
Are
It's
you-
medieval times?
Chill,
bro.
my
What are you
guy.
I
talking
don't
about?
live in the medieval times. I like having modern medicine. I like not burning people at the stake.
Okay, but did you like Final Fantasy 16?
No, I didn't actually. I love
Did you-
Final Fantasy 16 was
Did
mid.
you-
Yo,
Did you play it, though?
Let me get
Yes,
through the
I beat the
goddamn
whole game.
trailer.
Yeah, he did.
Let me get through the goddamn
Talk
trailer,
about
bro.
it.
Let me
Well,
get
there
through
was
the
a- oh, liar.
goddamn trailer.
Oh, yeah. I played the game. That's an ugly ass dog too. That's an ugly woman. Everything about this is ugly.
Bro, chill, man. Chill.
And there's nuns. I hate religion.
Oh my god.
No, he's right for that one. He's right for that one.
Hold on. I have to count how many people are in the show. 6? Oh, no. This is correct. Because any fewer than half, then this is always a show. This is always a show. Any fewer than half?
Why are we still watching?
Because when there isn't 13 people talking over each other, we all have enough fucking brain power left to have a thought.
All the thoughts Roger has are unhinged.
It's not unhinged, though. It's an ugly game. I would say that on my
You
screen,
think
too.
it's ugly, bro? That won't mean the whole damn world thinks it's ugly. Can I watch the damn trailer, bro?
Do you think that's ugly? Do you want to play that game after watching the trailer?
That's not the point. I wanted to find out by watching the trailer, bro.
Yes or no? Do you want to play the game after watching the trailer? Yes or no? Very simple question I'm asking you.
But
yes or
it's
no?
based. It's not based in the right place. No, because I don't like how you coming at me right now.
I'm not trying to come at you. I'm asking you to play this ugly game.
But you asking me if I want to play the game as if my answer dictates whether I think the game's ugly or not. I never said that.
But I know you'll never play this game because I know you barely play games other than the ones you actually stream. So I know you wouldn't be playing this game anyway. So I know. Okay, what games have you been playing recently, Shofu? Let's talk about that.
I've been
what
playing,
have you been playing?
Let's see. I stay on Guilty Gear. I'm gonna get back on Street Fighter once Ed drops.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Hell yeah, looking at look clean, boy.
I've been
Very
playing
good.
Smite. You feel me? I've been playing.
Okay,
Playing Lethal Company for a while. I
course.
did stream that one though. That's the only one out of the ones I've mentioned that I've streamed though.
You streamed Guilty Gear before?
I streamed Guilty Gear fucking twice.
Yeah, but you did. You still streamed it.
Bruh.
I mean,
I played some Power World, played some Persona.
Fantastic. There you go. You played some Persona. Now let's talk about that. I didn't think I'd ever get a segment on a show in which Shofu would be saying that he played a Persona game.
That was a sponsored stream, my
brother. My man. All right, that's what I like to hear.
Yes,
well done. Well, what'd you think of the game, by the way, Shofu?
Game's fire.
Right on.
Never
How
played
far
Persona
did you get?
before. Not too far. I'm still playing it like here and there off stream. I don't know if I'm gonna stream it again, but
you're gonna keep playing it?
Yeah, it's fire. It's a good game.
That's awesome, man. That makes me really happy, actually.
Yeah, bro.
You're playing a variety of games right now. Pal World, Persona, Guilty Gear.
I'm not about to be playing anything in a second. Turn this shit.
Well, what do you mean? So you're not going to be playing Pentiment? You turn it off? The trailer.
Pentiment, bro. First of all, it's called Pentiment. Second of all,
Pentiment. That's what I said. Pentiment.
Anyways, hell no, I'm not playing that
but-
game. But it's not because of the way it looks. It's not because of the way it looks, man. I just don't care to play it. It's not my type of game.
You know what I actually do kind of want to play, and I'd be down to play it if you guys played it for a little bit. I do want to try Sea of Thieves.
See if these nuts fit in your mouth,
bruh. Because it's a pirate game, and it's made by Rare, the company that made Donkey Kong, and Jet Force Gemini and Banjo-Kazooie Action Game of the Year in 1998.
You know what else is rare? You know what else is rare, bruh? You seeing your fucking dad.
I just literally saw him last month,
lying.
and he's coming here next month.
It is my understanding and the understanding of many that Roger is famously fatherless.
Also, we literally are making my dad a trading card with the bonuses that were given out for people who buy the Japan Time merch. I could even show on screen his card.
No, veto.
Why are we vetoing this?
Wait, veto. Wait, we vote? Okay, I agree.
No, I
Please.
agree.
Hold on. You said veto.
I agree.
No, I want to.
There's
I want
a
to
time and place for all this stuff, Roger.
Well, this
please.
is No, we're gonna show one. We're gonna show one. But this is a work in progress. This isn't even the actual merchandise. So how about you calm your tits for a second, McDermott? Let me show this.
Tits.
All right, hold on. Here we go.
His tits,
This is a work in progress.
DJ Titty Fat.
But this is going to be potentially one of the cards. They're not going to look like this, obviously, because we're not looking to get sued like Pal World's getting sued. But well, actually, Pal World's not even getting sued.
They're definitely not.
Yeah, they're definitely not getting sued because Pal World's a different kind of game.
We didn't see the results of Pokemon's investigation that they said they were going to stage.
That's right. That's
No,
right.
they didn't even say anything about an investigation. They literally were just telling people stop fucking emailing us.
Nah, they said they were going to investigate. They said that in the
No.
in the caption.
What they said is that if there is any infringement, we will go through like whatever proper chains.
They said they were going to investigate to see if there was any infringement.
Yeah,
that's what I said.
But like it's like we're talking about Pokemon Company. If there was infringement, Power World getting nuked from Orbit like day one. Like the literally
They can't find the nigga that runs Showdown though.
The only point of that statement, was for them to be able to tell people, please stop fucking emailing us. Like, this game is different enough that we can't sue them. Please stop.
Oh, I see you put my dad's. I see you put my dad's image up on screen. That's fantastic.
Okay, I see your dad, but who's the white guy?
Well, that's me.
No, the other white guy.
My dad.
No. I see your dad.
Me,
who's the white guy in the middle?
My father.
No. I see your dad. Who's the white guy in the middle, bro? Who is that?
That's my Ricky. Are you saying Ricky is my father? Is that what you're implying? Ricky is not my dad.
Ricky's dead.
What are you implying, bro? Doesn't make any sense. I don't understand.
I mean, but is he?
Oh my god.
Is Ricky my father? No, Ricky is not my father. Ricky's dead. I wouldn't be here. I'd be at his funeral right now.
Good.
I don't know. I mean,
if one of those cards is Roger's base or Ricky Cocaine, you may drop the 3 more cards. Why does Roger's dad have anything to do with Ricky? Why is?
Because he peddles for Ricky now. He's retired now, so he works for him on the side.
That's not his dad.
No, I know, but like we're all neighbors and stuff, so.
Oh, all right.
You don't watch out for your fellow man. If your neighbor asked you to sell drugs, you wouldn't do it.
Yeah, absolutely not.
What the fuck is he talking about, bro?
Now, getting back to this Xbox business update, there are a couple of other pieces of news that we want to talk about. First off, they announced that there have been 34 million subscribers to Game Pass, going back to that conversation we had earlier about how really Xbox wants it on everything, which is another
that shit
big
is fucking cap, bro. You know why there's 34 million? Because they be giving that shit away for free, bro.
No, they stopped doing that. You are right. They did that for a while. They don't
giving that shit away for free. I got 7,000 Game Pass codes for free.
Where do you get them from? Don't they just come with
Discord
the Xbox,
used to give me those shits all the time, bro. There's like an abundance of them.
Oh, I got it.
I'm just trying to figure out how many of those signups are actually like people that were interested in the product and kept it because they wanted it and not just.
I mean, it's pretty impressive, and they said specifically that that's Game Pass including PC. That's not just Xbox. Yeah, so that's people who also do PC Game Pass naturally. And they said there's no big changes to exclusivity. All the first-party games are still going to be coming day one to Game Pass. But probably the most interesting thing out of this, which I thought was really weird, is that they specifically teased during this business developer thing that they are currently working on a next-gen Xbox that delivers the largest technical leap you will ever see in a hardware generation. And almost like 5 or 6 hours after that, PlayStation also talked about how apparently after the sales of PS5 failed to meet expectations, Sony is now entering the latter stage of the life cycle of PS5, which is also absurd to me considering the fact now you can actually finally get it in the store.
Yeah.
And now they're entering the latter half. Like, no one's. Meanwhile, the Switch is out here, potentially living on another full year with rumors that apparently Switch 2 is being delayed to early 2025. So what the heck is going on? 2024 is just like a nothing year? It's a filler year?
I think Xbox said also that, or I think Phil Spencer said, or Matt Booty, one of them, said that they're also working on another Xbox. It's rumored they're going to do a handheld. Like,
that'd be fire. I would love that. Great. Please, by all means, do. Have any of you gotten the PlayStation Portal yet?
No. God, no.
Oh, come on, bro.
It looks cool. I mean, I'm not going to get one.
It looks cool, but the only use of it is sitting in my house. Right. It is a glorified Wii U gamepad. That was cool on the Wii U. I'm not paying like $300.
To be fair, it actually wasn't even cool.
I got tired of that shit on the Wii U.
Yeah, I was going to say we pretended it was cool, but in actuality, that was not cool.
Big ass, goofy ass controller for no reason.
Fisher Price looking.
Conceptually, it was very cool, but I feel like Nintendo was the only person actually doing anything with it because no fucking developer wants to make a game for only one console. They want to make it for all consoles, and you couldn't make an interesting, unique game that used the gamepad in like a novel way, and also still make that game work on another console. So like, no one fucking did it.
That's real shit. I never even thought about that.
Yeah. Like, that's why all of the good Wii U gamepad games were Nintendo ones, because they're only making it for their console, and they're going to do cool shit with the gamepad. Fucking Nintendo Land that came with the damn console was fantastic.
Nintendo Land was great, yeah. It's one of the few games still stuck on the Wii U. Almost everything else has come over.
Yep.
Which makes sense, because I don't think that game is ever going to not be stuck on the Wii U, because it's built very specifically for the Wii U.
Yeah.
But I think like the success of the I almost said Wii U, the success of the Switch, and now the Steam Deck, and now all these other PC makers are making handheld, like not really consoles, but basically handheld PCs you can play games on. I think like both Sony and Microsoft will end up making one probably. Seems like Microsoft's already on its way because like I love my Steam Deck. Like when I was
I do too. Yeah, I love my Steam
away
Deck
for a while. And also another thing they talked about the importance of when they're doing their cross-play thing or cross-play initiative they're trying to push is like cloud saves and all this and your cross saves because like the Steam Deck when I was in Maryland for a bit, I could still just download, boot up Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, and I'm playing my same save file just over there and still connect online and just play it.
So you might know better than me then, because I know you have Game Pass. Can you, in the desktop mode on the Steam Deck, install Game Pass and play Game Pass?
Okay, because the Steam Deck is built on Linux, so no, you cannot do it. Trust, I wish you could. If you have the any of the PC-based ones, like the big one is the Asus ROG Ally, that one you can play Game Pass on.
Got it, but the Steam Deck you can't.
No.
I do like my Steam Deck, though. I was playing some Grand Blue on it the other day as well. The fighting game, not Relink. But actually, how is Relink?
Oh, I love it, but I am
very
hella biased.
Well, I mean, I know you play regular Grand Blue, but yeah, go ahead, Viram.
So, from my perspective, is that Relink, first of all, it's a fantastic game if you're a fan of Grand Blue. Second of all, if you're going into it expecting like a big story-driven, like deep RPG in terms of like its story and themes, you may be a bit disappointed, but as like a fun game, it's an incredibly fun game. It has a really good gameplay loop. It looks gorgeous. It sounds fantastic. The main story part of it is like less than 20 hours. It's like 15-ish hours. And then after that, it's mainly like playing quests with friends, Monster Hunter style.
Monster Hunter style? I didn't realize that. I thought it was
like you get.
I didn't even know what the gameplay was like.
No, yeah, you get through the story and then it opens up into a lot more grinding. But like as you're going through, you're just kind of beating quests, and later you need to grind up weapons and stuff to get yourself stronger. But yeah, like the base part of the game is the story itself. Then after you beat the story, there's like a post-game story that you do as you keep doing online missions, and then it goes to the final story, like the final like online missions in the hardest difficulty. And then they're adding more. They're announced like another boss is coming.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's a roadmap for some post-release content, including more playable characters as well.
I'm down to try it. I feel like this has been a good year for RPGs. With everything that's already come out, the stuff that's still coming out, obviously Rebirth will be out probably by the next
within
show.
the first month. Relink, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, and Persona 3 all sold 1 million.
Woo!
Mm-hmm.
Very good. I still want to play the Yakuza game too. That looks pretty cool. The one that takes place in Hawaii.
Yeah, that's Infinite Wealth.
Yeah, I want to try it. Something else I want to try to do is break down these Nintendo sales. I'm going to actually send a link to you, Shofu, real quick, if you want to pull this up on screen. Since the last episode, Nintendo has released their financials. So while Xbox is doing these business meetings talking about how, they're not actually going third party just yet, Nintendo isn't worried about a thing. They released a lot of information in regards to their sales. Everything is up, essentially. Tears of the Kingdom has sold 20.2 million units. Mario Wonder has sold 11.9 million units. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, just in this last quarter, sold an additional 6.7, which is absurd to me, considering the fact that game has been out for so long. But I guess, obviously, it's bundled with some of the Switches, so that might be a big reason why, especially the big holiday bundles. And Pikmin 4 actually has sold 3.3 million units. Very successful, passing and now becoming the highest grossing Pikmin game of all time, which is kind of cool. They also show, if you just scroll down a little bit, it's the one with the pictures.
Page 10.
Yeah, page 10. And you can see all the different sales trends and stuff, all of them talking about their software.
Up one.
Oh, yeah, it's up one.
Oh,
yeah.
wait.
And then obviously they mentioned a bunch of other stuff. They talked about Donkey Kong Country officially opening at Universal Studios, which I actually think is out now. I think it's like soft launched because there was a video I saw on my timeline the other day of people dancing in front of Nintendo World to Donkey Kong music. So if I could find a clip for that, I'll send that to Shofu as well. But they just highlighted again that there's a huge initiative to expand their IP. With Donkey Kong Country coming to Super Nintendo World, obviously the full Super Nintendo World expansion coming to Epic Universe in Orlando next year, which is the new giant Universal Studios. Mario vs. Donkey Kong, which actually is out today, right? That game is officially out as of right now. Have any of you guys played it yet? Yeah, the game is out today. It says February 16th. I didn't even realize it's already out.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Peach Showtime, they revealed a whole bunch of other stuff for. There's a Mermaid Peach, a Persona Peach, a Figure Skater Peach, and I forgot what the fourth one was. It's like Buster Peach or something. But they showed a bunch of new different Peach outfits. They sort of basically did a weird little shadow drop of a bunch of stuff that would have normally been in a Nintendo Direct because unlike what we talked about during the last show where we were expecting a Nintendo Direct, that's the whole reason, transparently, we moved the show to Friday is because we absolutely thought there was, well, I absolutely thought, I'll put it on myself, I thought there was going to be a Nintendo Direct on Thursday because of the embargo lifting for the Splatoon 3 DLC. Now that's officially out there. That's what I got to preview last week when I said I went to go see something. Now you guys know. So I had assumed the Direct would be that day. There were a lot of other rumors talking about it. Didn't end up happening. Now there are rumors that apparently it was delayed because of the Xbox business thing, and that in actuality, there is going to be a Direct, but that it's next week, and it's a partner showcase. If it is a partner showcase, I'll tell you guys right now, we will not be doing a show the day after or the night of, unless there's like something really massive in it, because more likely than not, it's probably focused on things like the stuff that was announced at the Xbox stuff. Probably Sea of Thieves, probably, Hi-Fi Rush. A couple other maybe like third-party titles, maybe one or two first-party games we might see during this. But again, the primary rumor right now is that it's most likely going to be a partner showcase or some type of Nintendo Direct Mini or something along those lines, which then also makes all of this news very strange regarding Nintendo, because if it is just a mini or a partner showcase, and we aren't actually getting Switch 2 this holiday season, and it is actually getting delayed to next spring, like, what the heck do they have? What do they have? They got to show us something if they're still going to make Switch the primary focus of this year. And I feel like we've talked on the show about all the different things they could do, from the Fire Emblem remake that's like the worst kept secret of them remaking Genealogy, Metroid Prime 2 remastered. We still have to see Metroid Prime 4. Obviously, Paper Mario's already been announced, but like, what else?
Probably in the summer, Pokemon's gonna have their Pokemon Day.
Actually, Pokemon Day is by the next show, because Pokemon Day is the 27th, right?
Oh. Yeah.
So it'll be the day after the next show. Or we could just do the show.
What it's time for, everyone? The yearly Pokken Cope.
Bro, you gotta stop this, bro.
I actually...
At least he's self-aware now.
If they don't do it this time, it's really never happening, bro.
That's kind of what I'm saying. I actually think, like, if it's going to happen, it could happen now.
Yeah. No, it should happen.
Tekken 8 just finished, Bandai Namco made that other studio.
Yeah.
But actually, I'm glad you brought that up. Speaking of other studios, that was something that happened since the last show. Bandai Namco has apparently canceled 5 of their games. They lost the rights to Elden Ring, which is a news story that came out just a couple days ago, that apparently From Software is now fully in control of the rights to Elden Ring, and that potentially this is one of the reasons as to why we have not seen that Elden Ring DLC that got announced so long ago, is because From Software is now the sole owner of the Elden Ring IP, which is kind of interesting. Yeah,
I think it was like Tencent, right? Helped them buy it out.
Yep. And now they officially own Elden Ring. They could, I guess, farm it out to other developers or something, or farm it out to other studios, other publishers. I mean, I'm assuming From is still going to continue. I've just what I just said. I think it's probably going to be that if they choose to make an Elden Ring game published by a different publisher, they can do that. Like if Capcom wants to make one, or Nintendo or whatever, they can.
I think also just more control over it, because like the publisher does have some oversight in what you do. So if they have it, then they have full control over what goes into it.
Because it just makes me wonder about the DLC thing, because it's like,
well, that's not canceled apparently. Like the news was that the DLC is still in the works. It's just that Elden Ring, the IP, is no longer owned by Bandai Namco.
Yeah, but like it makes me wonder, because like how much of development was Namco Bandai and how much was from Software?
I think
for
I
the
believe
DLC?
a lot of it was from Software. I think
Yeah, I think a lot of it was-
Namco Bandai handled the
Namco.
publishing
Bandai.
and marketing and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so like if the DLC is being worked on by From Software, and like I don't know why it would get delayed over this, considering they have more control, unless like Namco was trying to rush it out and it wasn't ready, and From Software wants to like let it cook a little bit more. It just seems weird.
Yeah, it is. I mean, obviously, it's been in development for a while, so my guess is that it's still going to be released. And obviously, it's DLC for the game that Bandai has already published. So I have to imagine it's still falling under that umbrella, but that everything moving
Ooh, that might be why.
Right, after the DLC is going to be potentially not Bandai Namco. Couple other things that were worth noting. These were
one thing I wanted to say with them being like, oh yeah, we're canceling these 5 games. I think it's a byproduct of all these shitty anime games they keep dumping out that don't sell.
I actually agree. I agree. Because JJK recently came out.
Bro, I
there was
heard that
the other
JJK one.
What was the other? There was a Naruto one recently.
There was that Naruto to Boruto, that one?
Oh shit! Don't worry about that. The Ninja
Oh, it was,
Storm game.
maybe it was Ninja Storm. Yeah. But I mean, there've been a lot. I know they already announced the Hunter x Hunter one as well. I don't know if that's still in development. I'm sure it probably is because they already announced it. But I'm assuming based on that article that the Bandai games that got canceled are not games that anybody knew about yet. That they were projects that they were working on, and then those projects just ended up getting canceled before getting announced. I still think, though, that if we are going to get something in this partner showcase that's Nintendo related, that has something to do with the third party, I do think it would probably be coming from Bandai Namco, because we do know, it was reported last year, that there are now 2 studios internal at Bandai Namco that are exclusively working on Nintendo products. There were rumors that well, it's not even rumors. I mean, they were hiring for some type of remake game for Nintendo as well. So that might be the rumored Kid Icarus Uprising. That could maybe end up being like a re-release of the Xenosaga games or something. Whatever it is they're working on, we'll probably end up finding out about some of it during that partner showcase.
So
here's
a question I have.
Yeah.
Speaking back to the origin of this podcast, this is an actual question.
Yeah.
We have been several years without any new content for Super Smash Brothers. It has been several years.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's at least 3, right?
Well, technically, since the last show, the last bit of content for Smash Brothers released, which are new spirits for Scarlet and Violet, new spirits for Hades. What were some of the other characters? Like a Mario Wonder one or something. There were some other spirits that they added. And then in addition to that, they also finally released the Sora amiibo. So with that Sora amiibo releasing, now officially, Sakurai even put a little statement out that development is now officially done on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Okay.
However, I do think that within the first year of the next Switch, we're going to have something special.
Wait, like Hades? So. Wait. When you said Hades, you mean like Hades?
Hades,
yeah.
There's
Game
a
of the Year
Zagreus.
Hades.
Yeah.
Put a spirit in Smash.
Hades, nuts in your mouth. Got his ass, boys!
Got him.
We fucking got him.
13 Sentinels is another thing. They added some 13 Sentinel spirits as well, because apparently Sakurai's a big fan of that game.
So back to my question. My question is, being that the last, that's the all that being said, do they? I know they want, but do they need a Smash Bros in the active ecosystem? Have they reached the point with all their other franchise, Kirby, Breath of the Wild, all these Super Mario, we're still waiting for an Odyssey 2. Do they need it anymore?
I mean, the Smash just sells. I don't think it's like a need. It's just like series will always sell. So they're going to keep doing it probably because it's a safe bet.
If they never did another one again.
They will. I mean, I think the thing is...
No, go ahead and finish. Go ahead and finish.
Go ahead.
If they never did another one again,
right?
Would they be within the realm of within the same area of success?
Sure, for sure. I mean, because they've got Mario Kart, they've got now Zelda's actually a massive seller. You know, with Zelda Tears of the Kingdom selling like 22 million. I saw some people reporting that that was underestimates of what Nintendo expected, but I think that's also incredibly good sales for Tears of the Kingdom, considering the fact that Breath of the Wild obviously sold like 25 million or something, and no other Zelda game even ever came close to that before. So I think they're kind of entering new territory where Zelda's kind of hitting its stride. A lot of the smaller franchises are finally selling a lot more, like Xenoblade's selling now, Pikmin is selling, like you've got Fire Emblems.
Roger, that's exactly what I'm saying. Not to cut you off, but that's you're speaking to exactly what I'm saying. Is that
right?
I would consider Smash Bros. Historically the console seller in Nintendo's catalog. Like the one franchise that most people like is going to be the it's like that and like maybe Mario Kart, maybe.
I mean, well,
like,
and sales-wise, if we're looking at sales, Mario Kart and Animal Crossing consistently outsell Smash
Animal
Brothers.
Crossing, right.
On every system. It's like, if you look at, because the Switch, I think Mario Kart 8 Deluxe sold 60 million. New Horizons is currently at 45 million, and Smash Bros. Ultimate is at 34 million. And then actually, same situation with the 3DS, where Animal Crossing was second with 13 million. Mario Kart was first with 18, and Smash Brothers was third with 9 million. So that was with the DS as well. And actually, I think, was that the same situation? Oh no, the Wii Animal Crossing was in third, Smash was in second, and Mario Kart was in first. But I mean, also way above that was Wii Sports.
So basically, I'm saying is that like if they released Odyssey 2 instead of Mario as a launch title. Like I'm just saying, I think they're at a place now where they've built up other franchises in lieu of Smash.
Yeah.
Where now other franchises can carry the load that historically Smash would take up a big chunk of. Because it's way, I guess, I don't know about way. I don't want to speak to, but to me, also looking at it's way more streamlined to create one of these franchises rather than to do a Smash game. Smash games are very different to make.
Yeah, but it's also, I think, I mean, I don't know, because I get your argument, but it's also just completely different studios. Like Smash is handled by Sakurai, Team Sora, and then Namco. So like the rest of Nintendo is doing their thing while Sakurai's making Smash, and it's not like they
the Animal Crossing team. The Animal Crossing team mostly makes Animal Crossing, and occasionally people will cross over from Mario Kart. The Mario Kart team makes literally Mario Kart and ARMS. Like they don't make anything else, and so they're designated to make that game. And so I don't know. I think we're in a situation in which I agree that they don't need it, but I think they want it, right? I think they want this thing out of the gate. And I also feel like Smash is in a situation, going back to what you brought up, right, where I feel like if there's a dedicated team at Bandai Namco, specifically there to work on Smash Brothers, and they saw the massive success that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has still had on Switch, I almost feel like they're going to do the reverse next console generation, in which Smash gets the deluxe treatment and just gets like everything that was in the DLC, all that stuff on cartridge, in box. You get it when you get Smash Brothers. You get Ultimate Deluxe. You have the DLC characters more involved with World of Light. You have more things involved with them. You got more new stages based on the new characters. You get more music and stuff added to it. They just build upon it. And then honestly, I think they just do what they did with Deluxe, where they had this massive wealth of DLC that they did for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. What they did, like 8 different drops of the DLC. Yeah. They do the same thing for Smash Brothers. Do the same thing. Do 2 or 3 challenger packs with like 5 or 6 characters. You continue to do it. You use that. I'm sure they're going to still add some other new characters in box initially, probably characters that they wouldn't necessarily think would sell immediately, but would still be big deals, like things like the Octoling or a Ring Fit trainee or something along those lines, right? Maybe have like one big third-party character, something that's going to get people talking, something like a Geno or a Master Chief or whatever. And you call it a day, and then you just continue to make new characters and new stages and things.
The thing about it is, because I was talking about this in chat, like when they were going to do Brawl, before they brought on Sakurai, they were just going to do an updated Melee before Sakurai got involved.
Right,
and
exactly. And I think that's actually important that you bring that up, because Sakurai has mentioned on his YouTube channel within the last 6 months that he is working on a new project, that the YouTube channel is coming to an end. He just made this whole big statement about Smash Ultimate ending. And obviously, whatever the project is that he said he was working on in that video, that means that project has been in development for at least a year prior to that. Which means that by the end of this year, we will probably see within 2 years of development, whatever it is that Sakurai is working on, right? If that ends up being DLC for Deluxe, for like a Smash Deluxe type thing, that then frees Sakurai up to actually make something with Sora, right? Like if Bandai Namco is focused on making new content for Smash Brothers, Sakurai could do whatever he wants.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with all that. I was just trying to make the point where I think that they've taken a concerted effort because it was kind of like the load for developing Smash content, because it was basically a remaster essentially with maybe like they took that to update and kind of push a lot of their franchises that weren't selling to the degree to now they're like the thing on the console, and critically and sales wise, like Breath of the Wild, like Mario Odyssey, like
Animal Crossing, same thing.
Animal Crossing, like now they have the ability to, like I would not be surprised if whatever the next console is doesn't launch with Smash. That would not surprise me.
No, I don't think it's going to launch with Smash. And I actually think this goes back to the conversation about these rumors that it's potentially getting pushed to early Q1 of next year. I'm going to be honest, like, if this last week has taught me anything, it's that I don't trust any of these Nintendo insiders anymore, other than one person. There is literally, well, actually two, technically. The guy that showed us Fire Emblem Engage 2 years early, him, who I'm not going to name. Shout out to you. You know who you are. I trust him. And then the other person I trust is Pyoro. I do trust Pyoro because that guy, if you don't know who Pyoro is this leaker that's on Twitter who consistently has been right about absolutely everything and is calling out the people who actually don't know anything. And if what he says is true about this partner direct next week, that's only going to give him even more validity and add to his track record of almost always being right. So I do trust Pyoro. But even then, unless Nintendo says it from their own mouths, I no longer trust a lot of these reports. And I also think if you look at next year,
about 10 fucking years, bro.
I know. It took. Well, I'm older now. God. I'm at my ripe old age of 56. I'm wiser.
72.
Yep. 72. Thank you.
89.
72. Yeah, 92 actually. Thank you very much.
Oh shit.
Yeah. What I was gonna say is that I think if I had to guess, I feel like we're still on track to get a reveal of Switch 2 at the end of the fiscal year, which is the end of March, early April. I still think nothing changes there. I still think they're going to want to get people talking about the Switch successor. The only thing that I could potentially see them not do that within the next couple months is if they actually are making a concerted effort to push and beat the PS2 in terms of sales. Because if you look at the sales right now, the sales data that released in the financials from Nintendo Switch has now sold 140 million units. 140 million units. PS2 lifetime sales, if you look at the lifetime sales of the PS2, I'm pulling this up right now, sold, give me a second, 155. So, if they drop the price of the Switch this year, which again, they still have not done since the system was released in 2017, or 2016 actually, right? Didn't it come out in 2016? No, it was 2017. It was March 2017. Regardless, all right, they have not dropped the price once. I think if you do a price drop, potentially after announcing a Switch successor, and you don't have the Switch successor available this holiday season, and you actually do a sell-through, and you have a Pokemon game, which we all know there's going to be a game announced during Pokemon Day. It's going to happen. That's not even like a debate. There will be a new Pokemon game for Switch announced during this Pokemon Day.
The question is just, is it going to be a new gen or not?
Right. Well, it won't be a new gen. It's not going to be a new gen. There's no way. I think it could be a Let's Go. It could be Black and White 3. It could be any number of things. But there is going to be a new game.
I want Let's Go.
Pokken.
I would want Let's Go.
Pokken. Sure.
I want Let's Go Umbreon. Let's go Espeon.
So you think
that doesn't roll off the tongue, bro.
Is that what you want, or is that what you think?
That's what I want. I want the pie in the sky for me has always been Heart Gold Soul Silver remake. Like that's more than I want.
The other ones are good. So you're right.
So that's the pie in the sky for me. But what I think it's probably black white too. Like probably.
See, I think it's black and white 3, if I had to guess.
What?
Because I do. I think it's black and white 3.
Different.
Yeah. Well, because black and white 2 obviously, like, didn't follow the same course that the other third games always did, right? Where you had, it was a full-on sequel. It literally continued the story. And I think we're in a situation with black and white where they're going to need to do something different. And I think this game has probably also been in development for a while, right? Like, obviously, they've known that they're doing something with Unova, whatever this game is. I don't think it's going to be a Legends, because I think it's almost too soon from Arceus to do another Legends game. I don't think they're going to do Unova with Let's Go. I think if they were going to do a Let's Go, I agree with you. I think it's going to be Johto. And I don't know. I feel like they'd want to do something different. I almost even think if they do like black and white 3, if they do a black and white 3, I could almost see them going back to the pixel art style, right? Like the pixel stuff has been in vogue recently. You don't think so?
No. It's just, it's too much work for them. It's Game Freak. They're not going to bother.
But what do you think they would do? Do you think they would do like a black and white 3 in the Scarlet and Violet engine?
Yeah,
they would do black and
I don't
white
have any
3.
faith in this. I don't have any faith
They
in
do
this.
black and white 3 in the Scarlet and Violet engine. You'll never see me again, bro.
They're
never see me again.
They're doing black and white 3 in the BDSP engine. You all know that's true, and you don't want to admit it. It's going to look like BDSP.
Nah.
See, I don't. Well,
nah.
The thing I don't.
They only passed that to another studio because they were working on the other shit, Arceus and Scarlet and Violet. If they have no need to do that, then I don't think they'll do it.
But the thing is, if Roger believes it's been in development for a while,
I think it's been in development since Scarlet and Violet development wrapped, other than the DLC stuff. So I mean, it's not that long, but I also feel like they probably heard the cries of people who were upset with Scarlet and Violet. Maybe they found a way to adjust it and make it work. Like if there's only one map and you cut the Pokedex down to like, the 150 or whatever that's in the original black and white Pokedex, then maybe you could do something with it. I have no idea what to expect. I do think we're in a situation moving into this Pokemon Day in which we're kind of in unprecedented territory, because depending on what Nintendo chooses to do in the next 2 months, Pokemon could literally announce a game to be the big holiday game. Nintendo doesn't have Switch 2 come out this holiday. They really do just make one final push with the Switch, sell a bunch of things, have a final Pokemon edition, sell it, do a price drop, whatever, and they beat the PS2 sales. They could do that. They could also do another Legends game. People like Legends Arceus. That game critically was beloved. People who were down on Pokemon also liked Arceus. Maybe they do another Legends game. Maybe they just said, hey, that worked. Let's do another one. We have the same engine. Let's make it happen. They could also, I think this is the least likely scenario, but they could also do a new gen. But I don't think we're getting that until the next system. But the other weird thing about this is that if this next system does come out this holiday season, if they do a new gen, right, next year, late next year, that would then technically be within the launch window of the first year of the Switch 2, which would be huge. And that would actually give them time to make it good. They would have, better hardware to run on. Obviously, Gen 10 is really important, so they're not going to want to scramble that one out.
Again, I don't have any. No, none of us know anything theoretically.
No.
But I would say, just based off of the development cycle and kind of how they like to release things, like I'm more confident in predicting like weird brand off things that like you know how like sometimes they'll just drop like random shit for no reason and it's just like, like I'm more confident in predicting they're gonna drop a remake of Pokemon TCG off the Game Boy.
I mean, that would be fire if that's what they actually did.
Or like a new Pokemon pinball. Like that's like more to me up their alley of like, hey, I know you guys want this thing, but while you were, we made this random bullshit. Like you're like, okay. I mean,
to be
sure,
fair though, new Pokemon pinball would go hard.
Well, I mean, yes, yes, it would just be,
you do cool. all the Pokemon. Yeah, right. It'd be awesome. Yeah.
It'd be cool, but.
I mean, the big thing that they're sitting
It'd be
on.
a mobile game, by the way.
A mobile game, you said? Pokemon
Yes.
Pinball?
New Pokemon Pinball game would 100% be a new mobile game, yes.
The thing that I feel like they're just sort of sitting on that makes no sense as to why they haven't done it yet still, considering the Stadium games, Puzzle League, Snap, they're all already at NSO. Like, you could very easily just go, hey, here you go, Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, all on NSO now. Enjoy. And I think that would be something that would make a lot of people very happy. Which obviously, like, yeah, you can emulate those games. You can play them on a PC or whatever. But the actual, like, can't think of the right word. Like, being able to play it on a Switch, I think would make a lot of people excited. Being able to have that connectivity between Pokemon Stadium and Stadium 2 that's already on Switch as well, I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Even putting them in Pokemon Home.
Yeah, putting them on Pokemon Home. Like, I think there's a lot of cool stuff they could do with that. I don't know why they haven't done it yet. It just seems odd. And I don't think they're re-releasing those games anytime soon. I don't think they're going to make like a collection of the first 3 games. So why not throw it at NSO? I mean, honestly, at this point, if they're just the original games, they're not going to take away from sales for Let's Go. They're not going to take away from sales for any of the mainline games. Seems like it would make a lot of sense to just throw it on there. Get some goodwill.
I mean, I would agree. I don't know. I'm just this Pokemon Day is really weird because it's like it's just a bunch of in between shit, and I have to know. I have to believe that they hear the feedback. Whether they care is different, sure. But they hear it. So
I think I would argue they do care, though. I do actually think they care now. I think they've kind of realized.
I think the devs care, but I don't think the higher ups care.
Yeah, which is who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Sure. But then in that situation, right, if they're still on the 3-year life cycle for each of the new mainline generations, and potentially the next one's on track for next year, you know, maybe you're right, Tito. I mean, maybe we're all looking at this wrong, and maybe it is going to be like a weird side game thing that gets announced, like a pinball or a mystery dungeon or something.
I really fully believe that like the big thing they're gonna like announce is like which I'm cool with too. At the like, I want to make that like if they're like, all right, we're gonna do Pokemon Pinball, we're gonna do fucking like Pokemon Conquest, like or like whatever, like you know what I mean, like. Sure, man. Like whatever, bro. That's cool. Like, yeah. But
I mean, obviously, we're gonna get updates for Unite. We're gonna get updates from after. We're gonna get updates for all those games.
If I was like out of the big 3, I do believe that Black and White 2 or Black and White 2 remake is the most likely.
Or 2 remake, yeah.
And then I believe Let's Go is the second most likely. And then
I mean, they've been teasing Unova stuff a lot.
Yes.
A lot recently, like an unprecedented amount. So I do think there is probably something there with that. I don't know. It's just odd. I really thought by this time, like if we were talking last year, same time, I would have thought that by this time this year, we would have already known the name of the Switch successor. And the fact that we don't, and the fact that there's now rumors that we're still not going to get it this year now, which, again, I still don't believe those rumors. I do still think it's going to be a holiday season thing. But if that's not the case...
Cocaine's they're putting fentanyl in everything, huh?
Bruh. I mean, like, the thing that doesn't make sense to me is that if you're right, and they go, we don't need a Smash Brothers at launch. Maybe we're going to do Mario Kart, like, we'll launch in spring or something next year. They could technically soft launch the system over the holiday season, right? Because there have already been reports that they're planning on releasing 10 million units worth of this new system within the fiscal year. Meaning that it would still have to be released by, at the latest, if it's going to be the next fiscal year, they need to have 10 million units on store shelves by the end of March next year. Which says to me they need a holiday season in order to do that. In order to reasonably like shuffle that product out, they need to have it out by the holiday season. If they do want to soft launch it, they don't really need that much stuff, right? They could do like a big third-party release on there. They could have like a smaller, maybe new IP or something, and then they have a cross-release Metroid Prime 4. And then they launch, like they have a full launch sometime in the spring with like the next mainline Mario Kart or 3D Mario or something along those lines. But I don't see a world in which we get out of this year and don't know about the Switch successor. And soon. I mean, like, legitimately soon. I think I'm sticking to end of March, early April. We get the teaser, we get the announcement, we get whatever. We get a big blowout in the summer, and I think it gets released in holiday season.
I just don't. Based off the way Nintendo specifically likes to release products, they like to release things in packages. I mean, I don't have to tell you this, but like, they like to release things like they like to make events out of their releases with huge marquee. They like to launch with launch games.
Yeah.
They don't do soft launch.
No, but I think a Metroid Prime is a big game. I think when I say soft launch, I don't necessarily mean like launch without a major title, right? I just think that Metroid, because of the same situation you brought up earlier, in which now Dread is like the best-selling Metroid game. That's one of those series that's obviously gotten a boost over the Switch, like Remastered even sold really well. I could see them maybe wanting to position Metroid to be a big killer app. Because that is something that's going to get the hardcore to transfer over. And I think if little Timmy just got a Switch for Christmas last year, right, like he's going to be perfectly content with Paper Mario Thousand Year Door remake and Princess Peach Showtime.
Wait, are you under the implication that that means Metroid is close to done?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So, because I don't know,
to put in perspective, they relaunched Prime 4's development. They relaunched it prior to the release of Smash Bros. Ultimate is when they relaunched development for Prime 4. That game got announced E3 2017, canceled, and then relaunched. I'm sorry, excuse me. It was 1 month after Smash Ultimate because it was January 2019. January 2019 is when they announced that they are relaunching development of that game. So it's been in development at Retro since pre-pandemic. There's no way they're going 4 years, 5 years actually, pre-pandemic. Now it's 2021. 5 years without anything at all from Retro. 5 years. Like they have to have something. We know Retro obviously helped with Metroid Prime Remastered. We know they've been working on that game. We know they had to build it from the ground up. But if you're including when it was first announced, it's been 7 years in development, which is like absurd.
I don't see. I just don't see them launching a whole system without it being Mario, Zelda, or Smash Bros. Like
but they could do a Mario. Like I think the other thing that people,
I think it's Odyssey 2. I actually think I like Metroid's cool, but like it's not going to sell like Odyssey 2. It's not.
Well, I mean the rumor about this whole thing with the delayed launch of the Switch or whatever, right, is that third parties that currently have Switch 2 dev kits have said that they are planning and have talked with Nintendo, have planned to delay their releases until early 2025, which a lot of people are taking as the Switch will then launch in early 2025. I actually think this further solidifies what you're saying, which is that, again, it's not a soft launch, but they launch with like 3 or 4 games. They don't do what they did with Switch. They don't do what they did with Wii U. They don't do what they did with Wii, where they had like 20, 30 games at launch. They do what they did with N64, where they were like, you have Mario 64, Pilot Wings, and Wave Race. And those are your choices. You have 3 games. And those 3 games are going to last you for 3 months. And then we're going to have a big blowout of other stuff moving into next year, which is then what they did with N64, with Diddy Kong Racing and Mario Kart and GoldenEye and all that other kind of stuff. They did the exact same thing. And I think we're also in a situation in which they could do that because the Switch 2 will be backwards compatible. Because they could then make the push to say, by the way, if you want to play your Smash Brothers, you want to play your Zelda, you want to play your Mario, you can play it on the Switch 2 and it's going to look better than ever and it's going to run better than ever. You can play your Pokemon better than ever. The game that's coming out this holiday season that's on Switch, you could play it on Switch 2 as well. And it's going to run better on Switch 2.
Hey, man. I guess we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, but I also agree with you that I think it would have to be something more than just Metroid Prime 4 and Elden Ring, right? It would have to be something else. And I think Odyssey 2 or a new 3D Mario or whatever could be in line with that. You know, them releasing that doesn't necessarily mean that they're not going to launch the system. That could just mean that maybe they are going along with what you're saying, and they go, look, this is our tent pole. This is what we're looking to push. To be fair, one last thing I want to say about this before we move on is, again, this is unprecedented territory for Nintendo with a home console. The only other system in Nintendo's history that has had a life cycle this long is the original Game Boy. That is the only one. And that includes Game Boy Color. That includes all of the Game Boy iterations, light, color, whatever, mini, pocket, whatever, from the launch of the Game Boy to when Game Boy Advance launched. So, yeah. A lot of stuff in terms of Nintendo. One other thing I wanted to mention, though, in terms of Nintendo that we didn't get to that was interesting and I haven't seen anybody talk about really at all, which is weird, probably because it was like buried in the middle of this this Q&A thing. Someone asked a question about the Zelda movie. So many of you guys know this. The Zelda movie was announced officially about a month and a half ago. We talked about it here on the show. We now have more information. There was an investor who asked during the Q&A portion, is the story for the film based on The Legend of Zelda going to revolve around a previously released Zelda video game, or will it be a completely new narrative? And they basically said, currently we can't discuss the release date or the content of the movie, so you'll have to wait for future updates. But we announced back in November of last year that we've started development of a live-action Legend of Zelda movie, and that it is headed by the representative director of Nintendo, and executive fellow Miyamoto, and Avi Arad, who is the chairman of Arad Productions, who produced many mega-hit films. With this announcement basically implying that they're working on some type of new story. It's not necessarily based on something else, and that to look forward for more information there. The other Q&A questions aren't really all that interesting. It's just kind of like stuff that we've already talked about here. But yeah, what's the over and under on the Zelda movie? How are you guys feeling about it?
I gotta see the casting. Yeah, I'm interested, but I want to see what it looks like, kind of thing.
I just think it should. I just think Zelda is Legend of Zelda just feels like an anime to me. I don't know.
Yeah, it is kind of weird that they did a live action. I don't know. Yeah. I was also kind of expecting like an anime aesthetic type deal. Man, like Perfect World Ghibli would work on like a Breath of the Wild movie or something would be great, but alas, that's not to be. Speaking of Sony and bad movies, by the way, have any of you seen Madam Web?
Nope. Oh, is that shit ass?
It's apparently
really bad.
Horrific.
Not horrific.
Very, very bad.
Tough.
Like,
all right.
Sony just has to make these movies just so they can keep the Spider-Man license. But it seems like they either don't care or literally the license is worth so much they're willing to lose money on these movies.
It was a Spider-Man movie?
Yes, Madam Web is in the Spider-Man universe.
The hell, mate?
Speaking of bad, y'all see that trailer for that last Airbender shit? Y'all see that shit?
Nah.
That shit dog water.
It does not look good. Yeah, it does not look good. I was giving it the
like...
benefit of the doubt. I was planning on doing like a launch day watch through thing for it. Now I don't even think I'm going to do that. It does look pretty bad. Looks pretty bad.
We're not ending it, right?
Well, no. We got other stuff to talk about. I was just going through. I'm rattling through in my brain. I'm looking at our notes and I'm rattling through other things that are dead that I could just continue playing off this segue for. That have been announced within the. Well, never mind. That's too soon. I'm not going to say that. Never mind. I caught myself. I don't have a button, but I caught myself. What? Okay. Yeah. You know where I was going. With that. Yeah. Yeah. Right. What else? I would like. Wait, actually, you know what? This is probably better for. Let's hear it.
No. This. We end on this. We end on it.
Well, I mean, if there's nothing else to talk about, we might as well end on this. We've been going for an hour. We have a steady full show already. There's only 6 of us.
Well, you'll see.
Well, deliver it.
I'm gonna upload it.
You're gonna upload it.
The trailer is ready.
Okay.
The trailer.
Yeah.
So that should go last.
What is this?
It's for what people have been waiting for, man. What they didn't know what they wanted.
All right, let's see.
We came through.
Wait, no, Roger. Do we do FF7, the demo?
Yeah, do the FF7 stuff first.
Okay, yeah, we can talk the demo of FF7.
And, like the last trailer was since the last show, right?
That's right. I did not watch the full other bit of the trailer just because I didn't want to be spoiled on stuff. I even did it on stream, and I was like, I think I have to turn it off because I feel like I shouldn't watch it.
They went the little bit, so they were definitely. They mean, obviously, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but what basically that whole the world will be safe, but will you? They're obviously this whole game is meant to play that up. That's basically what that trailer was showing.
Right. One thing I will say is that the section of the demo that they released for Rebirth, right, where you can play through the Nibelheim flashback, that demo ends before the shocking thing that I saw in Chapter 1 when I played it at the Final Fantasy preview. So there's a shocking thing that happens after that demo ends that's still within Chapter 1 that I'm very interested in hearing people's thoughts about once they actually get the chance to play it. And then has the Junon stuff come out yet where people can play it?
I actually don't know.
I actually don't know either. But I played that previously too, and that was a lot of fun. And actually, I have a whole preview discussion for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth if you want to get my opinion, Curious Joy's opinion, Sarah Key's opinion, Unaleska's opinion, Aru's opinion. You can go check out that video. But we did like a huge preview discussion talking about the first 2 chapters of the game. It's amazing. I think, to me, this has got to be Game of the Year. Like, I don't see anything else really competing with this at this point. I feel like, yes, go ahead.
Did they fix air combat?
Yes, they did. Yeah,
okay.
Cloud fight in the air now. Yeah.
Okay. That was it. That's the worst part of the game.
I also feel like it's hard to talk about this without potentially spoiling stuff.
No, that's
fine.
I just
every little,
know if they,
and I'm not even. I mean, I'm
was
somebody who spoils stuff constantly, right? Like I'm not somebody who cares, but I do feel like, based on what I've seen,
you only care about the spoilers that you care about. Why would you give a fuck about things you don't care about?
Right, exactly.
Right, makes
It's
sense.
just,
Like,
it's, nah, wait.
It makes sense.
No, it's common courtesy.
That's what I said.
What it is.
Big Dare, that's what I said when Tina said that
I
to me.
was sick and wasn't there, so it just went away.
These niggas don't care about me. Why do I gotta care about them?
What kind of shit is that? There's just gonna be nothing but hatred in the world, Tina. Is that what you want, bro?
No, it's not what I want. It's what it is, bro. You've been outside. You don't go outside.
Me, right? Me, a person with consideration for my fellow man, right?
You can feel that way because you're not outside like that, bro. You're not outside in these streets, bro. It's tough out here.
What the fuck?
I was in the street.
Listen, man. Me, considered my fellow human, would not want them to be spoiled because I care about them, bro. I care about my fellow brothers and sisters. Just because I don't care don't mean I'm gonna ruin it for them, all right? That's where we're not the same, bro.
Oh no, we're the same.
No, we're not.
That's a crazy thing to tell somebody. Oh, we're the same, all right. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, I didn't really spoil anything that.
No,
bad.
I just wanted to know fix air combat because that shit was ass.
You didn't. It was just a conversation from before that just came up. You didn't.
Well, the Shadow one. I mean, when I said Shadow was the end credit thing, but I didn't even know that was like a real.
Yeah, you were just saying something to get me upset, and then you were right. People were upset at you.
That's exactly. I mean, that's what I was doing. To be fair, I was doing that to make you upset. And then I did end up.
What about Tails? Like I thought it was Tails.
Oh, I did. That's right.
No,
I did.
Tails was the one that he knew and did that deliberately. The Shadow one, he was just shooting.
But the Shadow one, I feel bad about because the Shadow one, like there was a world
back to the original one, which was Tails.
Right, but I feel like
it was actually going to happen.
But the Tails one, I will never feel bad about ever because I think the idea of a Sonic movie not having Tails in it.
He literally wasn't in any trailer.
He
wasn't nothing. They only showed Sonic.
But like,
trust me. I know it's dumb.
Tails,
I was told about this in advance that they were only going to put Sonic, and I thought, yeah, it's kind of dumb.
Eggman and Tails, they're the big 3 main characters, and then obviously Knuckles is what they're going to add next.
They didn't have Tails till the very end.
But Tails is in the first movie.
He's in the end credits.
Right, but he's in it, and like anyone would expect Tails to be in it in some capacity.
Is Thanos in the first Avengers movie?
Yes, he is actually. Yes, he is literally in the first Avengers movie. Yes, you have a scene with Death or the accomplice of Death or whatever walks up to Thanos. And they're like, to mess with the humans is to court Death. And then Thanos and his big purple face turn towards the camera and grin. And that's the end of the Avengers movie.
That's
so,
true. You're right.
He's literally in the Avengers movie.
He's in the stinger at the end.
He's in the end credits.
No, but he's in it. I mean, it's still the movie.
Yeah, the end credits.
Right, but
so are the end credits not the movie?
You're proving my point. Tails is in the base movie.
Huh? Say the end credits are part of the movie. Say it.
No, I see it separately. In terms of discussing the movie, yeah, because you discuss it separately. So no, I see it separately.
You always.
It's like Yoshi wasn't in the Mario movie. Oh no, wait, Yoshi's were in the Mario movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say Yoshi was.
Not that Yoshi, but Yoshi's were in that movie.
Yoshi's in general were in the Mario movie, though.
Yeah,
Also, actually, end credit scene was Yoshi in the Mario movie, too. So there you go.
Yes, that's why I brought that up.
Yeah, but Yoshis were in the movie.
Yeah, they were in it. I just thought about it.
I just think the Tails thing is silly because, like, obviously, if it's Sonic, Tails is going to be in that game.
I mean, I get where you're coming from. I mean, but if it's Sonic 1, then technically no, because Tails wasn't there.
Even that is like an obvious thing, right? Why the War Champ? Oh, because I said.
All right,
it,
man. Hey, just end the show. Hey, chat, we made. Chat,
He
show
bounced.
that I got you.
He said I'm off.
Hey, Shofu, play this shit, bro. We're gonna end on this shit. Roger, say the outro. We're gonna end on this shit.
Well, no, I want to see what you want to end with.
There's already an outro.
Oh, then play this shit first.
Yeah. Well, let's go. Let's see this.
Well, download the video I put in chat. I put what it
is. Right. Before we end the show, though, wait, real quick. Before we end the show, I want to say first and foremost, McDareth and Tito and Shofu and I want to say thank you to everybody who's already purchased the Japan Time merchandise. We've already sold a bunch of the highest tier bundles. We really appreciate you guys. We make jokes about you guys being broke, but clearly you're not. You're putting up that money. You're getting these $200 bundles. We love you. We appreciate you. But there's still a lot of clocks left. There's still a lot of shirts. There's still a lot of hoodies. Make sure and go buy those. They're beautiful. We have tons of different images, tons of different photos, tons of different things promoting it. We did a whole Japan Time Direct. It's great. So absolutely, positively, we just want to say thank you, and we appreciate you guys for watching. And if you are not already, make sure you are also subscribed to the Japan Time YouTube channel. There is a link to both the YouTube channel and the Spiff Space shop as the pinned comment on Shofu's video right now. And then, of course, if you're watching this on YouTube already and you're not subscribed, in the words of Reggie Fils-Aimé, what's wrong with you? Click the subscribe button.
But Roger, what about for the Spotify listeners?
Well, Spotify listeners are lovely, too. We love Spotify listeners. So if you can go and follow us on Spotify, Team Japan Time, look up Japan Time Podcast on Spotify. You can click that follow button. You will get these hot and juicy new episodes delivered directly to your phone every single week. Hot, steaming, juicy new episodes.
Every other week.
Every other week, right? That's right. Yeah, because we're not a weekly show. Of course, we'll be back. I think the next show, we're just going to announce it right here. The next show is not going to be 2 weeks from now. It'll be before that because we're recording this on a Friday. The next show is going to be on February 27th because that is Pokemon Day. And there's going to be some announcements in the morning, and there'll be some big things to talk about then in the afternoon. And so we're going to be doing a special Pokemon Day episode of the Japan Time Podcast on Tuesday, the 27th. Make sure to tune in for that one. And who knows, by then there may also be a partner showcase as well for the Nintendo Direct and other goodies to talk about. We'll have played the Side Order DLC by then.
Oh, yeah, that is coming out next week.
Coming out the 22nd. We'll have also played Mario and Donkey Kong. So we'll have a lot of stuff to talk about next week. A lot of stuff to talk
guess
about.
What, chat? As a thank you for buying all that merch,
what the hell?
Look what I got for y'all. Shofu.
Hold on, you know what I'm saying? My shit right now, bro.
While Shofu's saying that,
I was about to tee him up, bro.
While Shofu's still setting that up, because we know we have a lot of listeners. We know we have a lot of people who are tuning into the show. I want to say, I am committing. When we hit 5,000 subscribers on YouTube, and we're close right now.
I have to do it this way.
When we hit 5,000 on the Japan Time page, I will personally be giving away a nice little bundle of Japan Time goodies. To one lucky listener.
Goodies.
So, yeah. If you're a subscriber to the YouTube channel, I'm going to go down there. I'm going to scroll down the list. I'll send a message, and we'll be sending a nice
little... You know what? And guess what? If you win this giveaway, you know what I'm saying? You getting a...
Xbox One?
I'm losing on purpose.
And guess what? You also get a...
Xbox 2.
Xbox 2.
And then...
Xbox 3.
Xbox 3.
We the Xbox crew.
Yeah. You get all of them. You feel me?
Actually, I'd be down to give away an Xbox. You know, how about this? How about
Xbox One?
If we get 10,000 subscribers on the Japan Time YouTube channel by the end of March, if we get 10,000 subscribers, I will give away an Xbox One personally.
End of March.
Nobody wants a fucking Xbox, bro. Nobody wants a fucking Xbox. Who gonna say it? Who gonna say it? Do I gotta say it? Nobody wants a fucking Xbox, McDarrett. You're the only person I know with an Xbox. No exaggeration. You're the only one.
I mean, it's very true. But what if it's
free though? He could sell it. They could sell it and get drugs or something. They could do whatever.
What the yo? I'm playing the damn trailer.
Speaking of drugs, yo, check this out, chat. You're welcome in advance. Shofu, Grace.
I gotta play it through the Discord, so you gonna have to look at it on stream.
You good?
That's fine.
Oh wait,
Let's see what
I didn't even turn the display capture on. There we go.
Okay, let's see this.
Bless him.
Let me read it in case y'all can't see. On November 13, 2022, Ricky Cocaine was taken into police custody on suspicion of having committed numerous crimes that took place in the greater Chicago area between April 2005 and May 2013. As a result, catching him with Ricky and Tito had to immediately cease production and has been on hiatus ever since.
I forgot you guys did that show.
During his trial, Ricky was sentenced to life in prison without parole after being found guilty of all charges, which included burglary, kidnapping. God damn, what else did he do, bruh? Burglary, kidnapping, arson, tax evasion, money laundering, first and second degree murder, and drug trafficking. God damn.
Yo, I do know. I will say though, like I know the details of the second degree, and it was justified. Let's continue.
Okay, keep going. We'll keep going. After you finish reading, show me, you gotta just let it play.
On October 12, 2023, Ricky was unexpectedly released early from prison on good behavior count, and he was able to return to dilapidated single-bedroom apartment only after stealing a headset from his local public library. Ricky contacted Tito and begged for him to continue their formerly canceled series. Tito reluctantly agreed, and this is the result.
I would never call a woman a bitch. I'm just saying these other lovely ladies. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget. She wasn't even really like on my body like that last time though.
Oh, one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish looking ass bitch.
I like it, Ricky Cocaine.
You don't laugh like that, nigga. You don't laugh like that. He said,
W manipulation. W manipulation, Tito. Tito, get me out of here. Tito, get me the fuck out of here. I'm tired of this.
Ricky's getting smoked by that game.
What you mean, bro?
I mean, Ricky's getting smoked by that game.
Oh, 100%. I cannot wait to see his reaction.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is right. You know what I'm saying? Catching up with Ricky and Tito will be returning this year, as we're going to be playing Doki Doki Literature Club. It's going to be a great time, you feel me? And you know, nothing bad will ever happen, and Ricky will love it the whole time. Release date coming soon, don't worry. You know what I'm saying? We want to make sure it'll you know what I'm saying? It'll be there. We're good with you. You know what I'm saying? So just trust. We already recorded more than half of it. It's already there. We good. We good.
Have you already recorded the thing that I want to see?
I cannot divulge that.
Cannot confirm nor deny. Okay.
I cannot confirm, but just know, chat, that I really got you for real. And because I know Ricky doesn't watch these shows back, so I know he won't, you know.
Oh, he does, definitely.
He watched them.
You know what I'm saying? So then, so as I say, because I know that Ricky watches these back, everybody knows that this game is totally cool. Right, chat?
Oh, yeah, it's great.
It's a really fun game, chat. That's really fun, and that's really fun. Right, chat?
That's right.
Right, chat? That's what I'm saying. Look at it. Look at it. Everybody knows, chat.
We'll be back February 27th.
Ew.
Good night.
Okay, let me tell you what happened.
All right.
So we're walking to a Target, and we walk past a gentleman wearing a green shirt. He has a laptop with a full mouse pad and a mouse, with like one of those desk mats. Anyway, so he walks past all of us. He sees Virum. His eyes do not veer anywhere past Virum. He keeps his eyes locked on you. You walk by him. You walk to the right. You walk to the restroom. He kicks his chair out, stands up aggressively, power walks past me, past Roger, past Warcham until he's directly behind you and walks into the bathroom. And then when I alerted these two gentlemen, they thought I was lying. Now, to be fair,
it just sounded like a weird story. I'm like, why did this guy leave his laptop to go follow Virum in the bathroom?
I believe I just think.
Yeah, I was like, this guy's not going to murder him.
What I'm saying is, I didn't tell you at all of these intentions were. I was just letting you know what happened.
Yeah.
And that was a little strange.
Yeah.
Now, from my perspective, after I ran in, I noticed this guy
Did he sell you
come from
crack?
behind me. He didn't sell me crack.
Wait, is he? Wait, how do I get the? Oh. I think honestly, Chad, this level design.